That's also why it's good to review. Go back and do stuff that you used to find difficult and see the difference in how you feel about it now. That should always be done in 6-month increments. You should always judge yourself by 6-month increments. How did I play 6 months ago, or how did I play this thing 6 months ago? That's kind of the time frame in which that it takes to see these kind of things really take root. Anyway, let's check in. I want to check in. Robert, I want to check in with you. I didn't see you last week. How are your exercises going with making your body and the guitar better friends?
Okay. Yeah, I had a couple operations, so I'm kind of recovering from that.
Oh, okay. That affects things, that affects things.
Yeah. So, but I've been doing the, pick real slow and no.
That's what we want to do.
Add a note. So, I feel like I'm getting it's.
All right. Show me, just replicate for me what it is you do as faithfully as possible when you first sit down and do that type of practice. Show me that.
Okay. This past couple of weeks, I've been doing the pick like to the string really slow.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't even need the left hand for that.
Right.
See, now it's shaking.
That's okay. Okay. What is your response as soon as you feel that?
Well, you gave me that X-ray vision drill, so I'm like listening to
my listen. Try not to have any emotional response. See, as soon as, and especially now, okay, because I put you on the spot and I said, show me, right?
Yeah.
So it's a little tougher,
Yeah, but, I'm not really warmed up.
Right. But my advice to you is when you're practicing, when something goes wrong, make sure that you do not have any emotional response to it, because if you do, you will immediately tense up. See, in other words, if you're going like this and you're like, oh, okay, Jamie asked me to show her what I do. Okay, here I go. Oh, shit. Okay, now I'm starting to feel shakes. You want to not be thinking in that way at all. You want to only immediately, as soon as you perceive the tension, the only thing you want to do is breathe and relax. Breathe into the shoulder, the arm, the whole thing. Calm it right down. Don't remark on it. Don't regret it. Okay? So now I want you to do it again. And if you start to get the shakes, I want to see you take control. Okay? So are you breathing now into your shoulder and relaxing it? Do it now. Do it now as you come down to the strings. That's it. See, now I feel like you're relaxed.
Yeah.
I didn't before. I didn't.
Oh, you can see it's like.
Yeah. But what I want to point out is the only difference is what you're doing up here, what you're thinking and feeling and paying attention to. Don't pay attention to the problem. Pay attention to the solution. Don't pay attention to the shaking. Pay attention to breathing and relaxing as soon as that begins to occur, and then you will immediately take control of it.
Okay. So here we go. Glacial speed.
That's what I want. I don't care if you stop and don't even move.
See right there, okay. I can feel the tensing up, and then I
yes, you have to pose. You have to stop and right. That's what it is. That's good. The hand looks nice.
So I think slowly this is like I'm becoming aware of my shoulder raising up.
Right. Exactly.
I look up and I go, oh, my shoulder's like way up here. It's like,
yeah. And again, try to be completely, this is very important, to be completely clinical. We have to be like brain surgeons, because I'm telling you, when I teach somebody, I'll be teaching somebody and they'll be doing something and they'll keep messing it up. And every time they mess it up, they go, oh, there I go again. And we have to waste 15 seconds, 30 seconds while they, mourn over the mistake they just made. Whereas if you watch me practice, I'll be doing something I'm trying to do. I'll mess it up. I have no reaction. The only reaction I have is my brain laser focuses and says, okay, what did I do wrong? The only thing I do is say, compute, what can I do on the next attempt to make that better? And then I just proceed to do it. So I'll mess up 10 times in 15 seconds, but I'll have 10 improved repetitions while the other person is still mourning their first mistake. You have to be like a brain surgeon, okay? Imagine you're a brain surgeon, you're operating somebody's brain, and all of a sudden blood spurts up, off the side over there, and the brain surgeon goes, "Oh my God, somebody got a Band-Aid." What's the brain surgeon going to do? They're not going to do that. They're going to calmly, whatever, suture,
Pay up their malpractice insurance.
Yeah, right. Or another example is like being a pilot, is that you think of those guys, the engine goes out. What are they going to do? They're trained to have no emotional reaction whatsoever. Just follow your training, because otherwise you're dead. Okay? So it is with that same state of mind that you have to train yourself to practice. So you're a cold, clinical observer, technician, observing what it is, and then just, then focusing, in other words. That's what I mean by focusing on the solution. I don't focus on, oh my God, blood spurting out of this guy's head after I just stuck that toothpick in there, and screwdriver. You focus on immediately what needs to be done about it. Okay, and these are subtleties of what's happening up here when you practice, but believe me, it's what it's all about. So that is my point. And yeah, go as slow. I mean, I want you to stop every now. I want you actually, even before, this might be helpful. Even before you begin such a thing like this, even before I'm going to bring my pick anywhere near the string, I'm already paying attention to my upper body and my shoulders, even as I bring my pick in. I'm not like bringing it in and then trying to relax, I'm like already relaxed. I think you should do that. I think that would be helpful, okay? Because I think you might be doing that. I think you might be approaching the whole thing with a certain amount of tension. So make sure you're just very relaxed and continue to, as I would bring the pick over the string, I'm paying more attention up here. I'm already paying more attention. I'm already breathing into this spot, okay? And then I'm letting it come down, okay? So try to do it that way. Yeah. Good. That's it. See, it's not like it's a bad thing. If see, now you're having little spasms of tension. It's not like that's a bad thing. Okay? That should be seen as a good thing. This is because now you're seeing what you need to pay attention to. So all you do is just pay attention to it, and take control of it. And so don't even have the, the mindset that, oh shit, I failed again. Don't even think that. It's just, now it's time to be with that, take control of it. So always do like that. Now let me see you touch the string and just hold the pick on the string. Just hold it there, touching the string, and no pressure. Right. Now, relax right there. Of course, you're not totally relaxed because you have to have a certain adjustment in, and this is part of it too. Learning, right now, your biceps are having a certain adjustment while your deltoids and other muscles up here and the pecs that are right here, they have to remain relaxed while your bicep has a certain contraction. You're trying to teach your arm how to do that right now. And so just holding that there is quite complex.
Yeah.
And needs, the proper attention. Now that's very good. Now bring it up a little, the pick, and see what that feels like. Now you're tightening your bicep more. So, and you know what you think as you bring it up? Biceps tightening more, I feel like I'm loosening this more. That's what I always feel like. It's like if I'm tightening that up, this is going down, and then, right. And then you can bring it down and touch again. And now let's see the arm relax its arm weight onto the string. Right, and you got to breathe as you do that too. Feel your belly. Relax your belly as well as your shoulders. Bellies always tense up. That's it. That's it. That's good. Doesn't that feel good?
Yeah.
I mean, does that feel good? It's probably good therapy for you.
Oh, yeah.
And you should introduce me to some other people in the surgical ward. I could start a whole new branch of my
There you
business.
go.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Post-op therapy with
Psychotherapy.
guitar principles, right? Right. Yeah, Frank, you're another candidate here. Okay, so let's see you relax totally your arm weight and bounce too. Bounce on it. That's it. Get very bouncy on this, Bounce on the string, make friends with the elastic quality of the string. Yeah. Let it, what you got to do is you got to let the string push you back up. That's a really good thing. Like if you put it on here and then feel like you're letting the string push you back up. That's what bouncing is, okay? Because you're alternately tensing against it, then letting it push you up, and letting it push you up, and letting it push you up. It's another great place to apply that is on this hand. In fact, when I first train people on the left hand, I say, touch the string, no pressure, push it down slowly, because this is how we calm shakiness in the left hand. I say, push it down slowly, and then let the string push you back up, which is another way of saying relax the finger, but it's good to feel that. And because that's what we really do when we play, and we're really connected. We're using the energy to the string. So you want to feel like that string is helping push you up. And you do it at all different rates of speed. Now, let's get the, we might as well do this. Let's do this with the scale. Let's take I know I told you to work on just 3 notes, right? And try to be as deep on those 3 notes as you can. And you did a post-it. It was very good.
Yeah. So, I did the 3 posted. I've been doing, I don't know, but I haven't posted it yet.
Okay. So how many notes did you get up to with that?
Well, I went through the whole scale.
All right. What speed did you work it up to?
It's 60. But it's still a little rough,
60 at 1?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to do this. Turn your metronome on 60.
Okay.
Take all the time you want to approach the first note and play up to the 4th string. But I want you to take 4 clicks for every note and make every note just like we were just doing. Okay? And if you do start to feel the shakes come in, do what I said. Immediately focus more.
Okay.
That's all. That was good. In between those last 2 notes you just played, though, and when you watch this back, you'll see it. That was very good. It'll be even better if you make sure that you get to that next string right away. See, when you were just going, okay, so you had, where I could really see it was on the going right here. You did your up pick here. Now what you want to do, even at that slow speed, you don't want to hold the pick in the air and wait out the clicks and then bring it to the string. This is very important. You want to play this note and immediately get to that string and relax your arm onto it. Things will go so much better if you do that, okay? Every time you play a note, the pick is either going to play the same string again, or it's going to play the next string. Whenever it's going to play the next string, get to that next string right away with the same motion that you just played the previous note. So that, if I did it at 2 clicks, it would look like this. See, even here, as soon as I pick a note, I'm moving toward, even if it's the same string, I'm moving toward, I'm always thinking of that next note. I'm always thinking of touching that note ahead of time. Now, if it's a different string like here, see, I immediately go here. I play this note, and I immediately put the pick here, and I'll bounce. Do that at every speed. At the fast speed, you're not going to have to think about it, but it's going to create a seamless motion. Jason, you should be watching what I'm doing now instead of practicing, because what I'm saying could really help you. All right, getting to that string right away. Now right here, see, you picked this note, Robert, then you held the pick, and we're waiting to come down. Don't do that. Pick this note, get there right away, especially if you got 4 clicks in which to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so do that, do it all again, but do it that way. When you get to a new string, put the pick on right away and relax your arm.
4 clicks.
Yeah, take 4 clicks.
Let me start again.
Yeah. That's good. Good. Now think of how you're going to go to that next string. Right now. Right now. Are you on it?
Yeah.
Okay. See, in other words, you do the up pick.
Yeah.
You have to feel like the pick is never stopping. The pick never stops. It does the up pick and it immediately starts to fall to the next string. That's what you have to feel like. See, it's not do the up pick and then put it on the next string. It's already going on the next string as you do that up pick. See, as I'm playing one note, I'm already playing the next note. In other words, like an expert pool player, they take one shot, they're already making the next shot in their mind, in their preparation. So you want to feel like boom, one motion. Let me see the up pick. Okay, let me see you do just that last up pick and go like this. And then come and bounce. So this would be called playing up to the bounce of the next note. And then let me see you land on that string and bounce. Go ahead. Again.
Was off one. Okay.
Yeah, let me see it again. Right. It's hard to let it drop, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. See, you're tensing against the pick dropping to the string. You have to trust it. Let the arm just guide the pick smoothly down to the next string. That's it. That's it. I'll tell you, you could sit there for 5 minutes just doing that, and it would do you a lot of good.
Yeah.
I do stuff like that. Okay. So you do that up pick, and imagine the up pick is like something going up in the air, and then it's going to fall down to the next string, and then it falls and touches and bounce. When you can fall onto the next string and bounce right away, you know you really have control. That's good. Okay, good. So those things I just showed you will be a big help. Now let me see the same thing done at 2 clicks. But try to incorporate that, as much of that as you can when you get to that spot. No, wait, did you start from the beginning?
Oh, I think I started on the A string.
Yeah, I went from the beginning.
Okay.
Good. You know, I think you can trust your left hand. I think you should watch your pick.
Okay.
Just do it again and just watch your pick. Good. That was the yeah, you're up onto the first right. Okay, now do 1 click. So establish your attention in your body first. Feel your shoulders, relax your belly. Feel the pick on the string. That's it. Get nice and connected before you begin. And then keep that awareness as you commence. Okay, I like it. I like it. You made good progress with this. Okay, because overall the tension level is way down for you.
Yeah, I can tell.
So do a post for me with the whole thing up and down at one click like that, after, and keep doing all the stuff we were just doing for what, you know, arrange it into your practice schedule, but end up with doing the whole thing at one click. And then we'll work it even faster and faster. See, because by doing it faster and faster, of course it's harder and it requires a more skillful response to the tension that you're feeling. But that's the only way we actually improve, is by getting that greater challenge and then acclimating to it. And then when you go back down, like if you have a practice session where you sit and you work it up, you know, to 120 or something, then you go back and do 60. 60 will feel very slow and easy to control. That's how things work. Okay,
Makes
good.
sense. Okay, thanks.
So Frank, show me something.